Madam Speaker, my colleagues, today we are called here to mourn. An unspeakable act of violence has taken 6 innocent lives and left several more, including our colleague Gabrielle Giffords, battling for theirs. These are difficult hours for our country. Among the fallen is Gabe Zimmerman, a member of Congresswoman Gifford's staff, a public servant of the highest caliber, one of our own. And even in our shock, we are composed and determined to fulfill our calling to represent our constituents. This is the great cause for which Gabe gave his life. And like us, Gabe swore an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. And at the time of the attack, he was engaged in the most simple and direct of democratic rituals, listening to the people, listening to his neighbors. The brutality that shattered Saturday morning's calm was devastating but brief. Bravery and quick thinking prevented a larger massacre, turning innocent bystanders into heroes. The service and skill of first responders and medical professionals saved lives. Law enforcement officials are now working to ensure swift justice. Look to Tucson right now, and you'll be reminded that America's most plentiful source of wealth and strength is her people. We're thankful, so thankful, that Gabby is still with us. And we're thankful that 2 of her staffers, who were also wounded, Ron Barber and Pam Simpson, are with us as well. In her stead, Gabby's staff has pressed on, opening for business Monday morning, right on schedule. And the men and women who faithfully serve the people of Arizona's 8th District have signaled that no act, no matter how heinous, will stop us from doing our duty and being among the people we serve. And to all the dedicated professionals that we rely on to make this institution work, to each of you, thank you for what you do. And to Gabby's staff and their families, please know that our hearts and prayers go out to each of you. This body has yet to fully register the magnitude of this tragedy. We feel a litany of unwanted emotions that no resolution could possibly capture. We know that we gather here without distinction of party. The needs of this institution have always risen above partisanship. And what this institution needs right now is strength, holy and uplifting strength. The strength to grieve with the families of the fallen, to pray for the wounded, and to chart a way forward no matter how painful and difficult it may be. Today is not a ceremony, but tragedy that stirs us to renew our commitment to faithfully fulfill our oath of office. And let us not let this inhuman act frighten us into doing otherwise. The free exchange of ideas is the lifeblood of our democracy. As prescribed by the First Amendment, the beacon of free expression that Congresswoman Giffords recited in this well just days ago. These rights have not been handed down by dictate. They've been preserved and protected through generations of hard sacrifice and commitment. And we will continue that unfinished work. We will do it for Christina Taylor Greene, Dorothy Morris, Phyllis Shank, Dorwin Stoddard, ordinary citizens who died participating in their democracy. And we will do it for Judge John Roll, and we'll do it for Gabe Zimmerman. And we will do it, God willing, with Gabrielle Giffords. Our hearts are broken, but our spirit is not. This is a time for the House to lock arms in prayer for the fallen and the wounded, and a resolve to carry on a dialogue of democracy. We may not yet have all the final answers, but we already have the answer that matters most, that we're Americans and we'll make it through this difficult period. We will have the last word. God bless this House, God bless this Congress, and God bless America.